Event planners have had it tough over the COVID years, but one of the positives that has come out of that is an increase in the adoption of digital platforms to host online events, or even to use platforms such as LinkedIn to drive interest for in-person events. We've had some amazing successes using LinkedIn events for some of our clients, and if you are tapping into this, it's definitely worth giving a try. With LinkedIn events, you are communicating with an audience of professionals that are looking to connect and enhance their skills. They are quite possibly already in an open mindset, ready to engage with a service that might enhance their skills or their understanding. Depending on your ambitions, you can choose to either promote your event for free organically, or combine this with a paid promotion before, during, or even after the event. If you want to hit your numbers, paid spend is well worth investing in, so let's explore how to do it. A super admin can create the event on your company page. You're going to want to use a really striking image and be really clear about who, when, where, and what benefit it is that you're bringing to the participants. You can direct people to a landing page on your website for further information and to sign up, or you can use the inbuilt functionality of LinkedIn to generate interest. We'd recommend both, and testing which option brings you the most versus the best quality attendees. By using the LinkedIn event functionality, you can tag your speakers so they can easily share the post with their network. You can also include an add to calendar function and a clock that adjusts depending on where you are in the world. 3 things you can do to build momentum leading up to your event. Number 1, ask your speakers to share and comment on the event post. Hopefully they'll be willing to utilize their own network to showcase your event. Number 2, utilize your company's news feed. Now there's a few ways of doing this, however one I really like is creating a poll to figure out from your followers which sort of content should be covered in your event. So if internally you're debating over 2 different directions, why not let participants decide? You can easily tag them, and those who have already signed up can see the tag and provide their feedback. Number 3, for those who want to scale their attendee list, using a form of paid advertising is essential. The 2 most obvious formats are boosting an event and running an event ad. The targeting options on LinkedIn are super cool. You can create a series of rules to make sure that your ads only go into the news feeds of people who you really want to attend your event. For instance, you can target by city, experience in the workforce, job titles, level of education, where they've studied, company names, and many interests and demographics. The targeting options are really excellent and worth getting some advice on if you get stuck. In the lead up to the final event, LinkedIn's going to send a reminder to anyone who's signed up. This automation makes life just that much easier for busy marketers. After running what was hopefully a successful event, you'll want to think about how you can sustain the engagement. For those who may have missed the event or were unable to attend, you can post the event on the news feed for people to re-watch. You can also use LinkedIn retargeting ads for those attendees and those who showed an interest. This way you can cross-sell your services or just simply ensure that your business always stays top of mind. You will also want to review the LinkedIn event analytics. As a super admin, you can click on the event and view loads of useful analytics, such as attendee metrics, core demographics, company names, job titles, seniority, and engagement metrics, such as reactions and comments.